has the best viewing tonight. At 8, discover some fascinating facts about the sandhill crane as you enjoy their beauty and grace on Nature. At 9, Amy is brought in for questioning and then placed in custody on Wish Me Luck. Then at 10, see how TV News carefully crafts the picture you receive at home from a point of view next time on television. You'll want to be tuned to NJN tonight.
Chicago, 1966. Seeking to improve inner-city conditions, black people embraced Dr. King's nonviolent strategy. 1 year later, blacks in Detroit would embrace another method, violent rebellion. Was America becoming two societies, one black, one white, separate and unequal? Two societies, next time on Eyes on the Prize.
A second series premiere Wednesday at 10.
Next time on The American Experience.
God hates the hypocrite!
During the Depression, people desperately sought any answer to their problems. Many found a leader in Father Charles Coughlin.
You forgot there was a depression, and you forgot that you had to stand in line to get your food.
The times were ripe for a demagogue, and Father Coughlin was one of several.
The Radio Priest, next time on The American Experience.
America!
Don't miss it Wednesday at 9.
This is New Jersey Network.
WNJS Channel 23 Camden, Atlantic City, and Philadelphia. Viewer-supported public television. Rutgers New Jersey Bowl is funded in part by the New Jersey Department of Higher Education and by Jersey Central Power and Light Company.
Who was this admiral, an early mentor of Jimmy Carter, considered the father of the nuclear navy? Granny Megan.
Rickover.
Admiral Hyman Rickover is correct. She was forced to make death masks of beheaded aristocrats in revolutionary France. In 1802, she moved to London to open a museum which today contains Granny Megan.
Madame Tussaud.
Madame Marie Tussaud.
The State University of New Jersey and New Jersey Network present Rutgers New Jersey Bowl with your host, Todd Hunt.
Thank you, and welcome to Rutgers New Jersey Bowl. At the end of our season, we'll be giving away $4,000 worth of scholarships to our championship team and $2,000 to our runner-up team. Our scholarships are presented through the courtesy of Jersey Central Power and Light Company. Now let's meet the contestants for this week's game. First of all, let's meet the players from Morris County's Montville Township High School.
Hi, I'm Melissa Mattias, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Paul Hudlick, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Kate McCulkin, and I'm a senior at Montville.
Hi, I'm Albert Jern, and I'm a senior.
And in the audience, we have their alternate, Michael Peck, and the advisor, Thomas Hunt. Now let's meet the competition from Gloucester County's Delsea Regional High School.
Hi, I'm Chris Rosenberg, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Lou D'Annunzio, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Kevin Dinshaw, I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Mike Magliacco, and I'm a senior.
And supporting them in the audience is alternate Eric Yeager and advisor David Traney. If David Traney looks familiar, you might have seen him as a contestant on Jeopardy, another game show. All right, in our game show, we have 10-point toss-ups to begin this round, and you must signal in, wait to be recognized. If your answer is correct, your team gets a chance at a bonus worth more. If the answer is incorrect, we turn it over. Someone else can signal in and try for it. Let's start the show with this toss-up. Hawaii is America's newest state. Alaska is the largest state, and Texas is the second largest. All three also form the one-word titles of which Americans' novels? Who wrote a novel named Alaska, one named Hawaii, another one named Texas? Okay, we have Montville, Paul.
Hemingway.
No, I'm afraid not. Someone on Delsea want to try it on the turnover?
John Stenbeck.
No conference, signal in. Lewis.
John Stenbeck.
No, it's James Michener. James Michener. Okay, let's try this toss-up, see if we can get on track. Once you could go to jail for sneezing in the streets of Chicago or for going outside without a face mask in San Francisco. Although these laws seem funny now, there was nothing at all funny back in the fall of 1918 when these laws were passed to combat the deadliest pandemic in history. Name it. Montville, Albert.
The Black Plague?
No, I'm afraid not. Someone in Delsey want to try it. Signal in, please, on the turnover. Chris.
Polio?
No, it was Spanish influenza, a flu we were looking for. No points yet on the board. Let's try this toss-up. He has many titles included Best Friend of All Children, Greatest Genius of All Times and Peoples, Greatest Military Leader of All Time and Peoples, and Leader and Teacher of the Workers of the World. Who was this many-titled Soviet dictator who died on March 5th, 1953? Delsey, Lewis.
Who was Joseph Stalin?
Joseph Stalin is correct. All right, now we're rolling, and Delsey Regional has a chance at a 30-point bonus opportunity. I will take the answer from the captain on this one, so you may confer. Of the world's 10 most populous urban areas, 3 are in North America. That would be New York City, Mexico City, and Los Angeles. The only other continent with 3 such urban areas is Asia. Can you name all 3 of these Asian cities? I'll give you 10 points for each one you come up with.
Beijing.
No, I'm afraid not, but you can still have 2 more tries.
Shanghai.
That's correct, Shanghai.
Tokyo.
And Tokyo. Osaka, Japan is the other one. You've got 2 out of 3 for 20 points. Toss-up. The Aviation Consumer Project, the Health Research Group, the Tax Reform Research Group, and Congress Watch are all subsidiary organizations of Public Citizen, Inc., headed by what consumer activist? Montville, Paul.
Ralph Nader.
Ralph Nader is correct. All right, Montville, we have a 25-point audio bonus opportunity for you. We want you to tell us the name of the composer of this piece. Listen to the music, and then I have one more clue for you if you need it. Here's that additional clue. He and his brother Ira were responsible for a large number of classic Broadway and movie songs. Now, for 25 points, can you name this composer?
George Gershwin.
George Gershwin is correct. Toss-up. He was neurotically punctual, so much so that residents of the 18th century Königsberg really did set their clocks according to his daily walk. Montville, Paul.
William Penn.
No, I'm afraid not. I'll complete the question. For someone on Delsey, let me remind you it's still a toss-up, so you must signal in. Who was this thinker for whom a punctual daily stroll amounted to a categorical imperative? Lewis.
Ben Franklin.
No, it was Immanuel Kant. Kant is what we were looking for there. No points. Let's try another toss-up for either team. It has come under considerable international criticism for refusing to return the Sphinx's beard to Egypt and the Parthenon's carved friezes to Greece. At least no one is demanding that it give back the Rosetta Stone. Name this major London museum. And we have Delsey, Lewis.
Westminster Abbey.
No, I'm afraid not. Montville, do you have a quick try? The British Museum. Let's try another toss-up. This is multiple choice, so listen to the possibilities. Your ideal weight for your height, your eyesight, your hearing, or shoe size, which is measured by the standard Snellen chart. The Snellen chart. Delsey, Lewis.
Eyesight.
Eyesight. It's the one with the big E on top. All right, now we have a 20-point bonus opportunity for Delsey. The Commonwealth of Nations was established by the 1931 Statute of Westminster. There's Westminster. And originally included 4 nations in addition to the UK. For 5 points apiece, name these 4 original Commonwealth nations.
Okay. Australia.
That's one.
Canada.
Yes.
Northern Ireland.
No, but you can take one more try.
France.
New Zealand and South Africa. You got 2 out of 4 for 10 points. All right, it consists of 2 square beam splitters coated so that one side is reflective and the other transparent. The reflective side catches a projection from a special kind of word processor. Name this device with which no politician would be caught without. And we have Delcy Lewis.
Fax.
No, I'm afraid not. Montfield, someone want to try it? Well, you don't see one on our set. It would be called a teleprompter. Helps you to read when you're on TV. We read right off our cards here. And I have my next card ready for you. Toss up either team. Noah Webster published his famous dictionary in 1812. 21 years later, one of his detractors claimed, "It's a damn poor mind indeed, which can't think of at least 2 ways to spell any word." Who was this notoriously poor speller? And U.S. President was the last clue. I'll have to take that one. It was Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson. Well, we have Montville Township 35, Delcy Regional 50, a close game. We'll be back for our challenge rounds right after this.
In the Mexican-American community, a girl's 15th birthday is a special event.
She's a real woman now.
For Marta Dela Cruz, her 15th birthday is the most important day of her life. It signals a time of passage.
Are you sure you know how to do this? Don't worry. I've seen my sister do it a million times.
A time of transition.
Can her father dance with his little girl?
All the other girls get to dance with boys.
And a time of discovery as Marta learns the truth about her father's citizenship.
What does that mean in these files when the same person has 2 names? Did you see the file in this office? Yes. If they were a citizen, they wouldn't be coming to this office.
Tony Plana, Jenny Gago, Susan Rattan, and Jerry Stiller star in Sweet 15 on the next Wonderworks.
It's great viewing tomorrow at 8 on NJN.
Time for our challenge round. We're going over to Montville Township High School where we'll chat briefly with their captain, Kate Mikulka, who I understand wants to be an engineer. Now that's unusual for a young woman's career. What drew you to that profession?
Last summer I attended the New Jersey's Governor's School on the Environment, the first one, and I got very interested in environmental science, environmental engineering.
There is such a thing as environmental engineering. You have any idea what you would do as an environmental engineer?
I'd like to try to design a better waste disposal system to decrease the problem of pollution in our environment.
I see. Well, that's a worthy career motive, and we hope that you'll do very well for your team because you will be answering for them, and we have 8 questions for you, so please confer. We'll take the answer from Kate. The Quran identifies it as the forbidden fruit of the Old Testament. Technically, it's not a fruit at all, but a giant herb originally native to the Indus Valley, but now most widely grown in South and Central America. What is this popular elongated edible? Okay, I need your answer soon, please. Quickly?
Bananas?
Bananas, elongated, I guess, was the clue. Identify this American novelist. Critics are claiming that his latest work, Billy Bathgate, is his best novel. Among his earlier works alluded to in Billy Bathgate are Loon Lake and World's Fair. Who's this American novelist?
E.L. Doctorow?
That's correct for 10 points. All right, it would have been a bestseller in 1988, except that all 107 million copies of it were distributed free to every household by the U.S. Public Health Service. This pamphlet was Understanding what? The title was Understanding blank.
AIDS?
AIDS is correct. All right, Washington, D.C.'s Lafayette Park features statues erected to honor 4 Europeans who contributed to the cause of American independence. One statue, of course, is Lafayette. Name one of the other 3 statuary honorees. There's a German, a Pole, and another Frenchman. See if you can come up with one for me. Do we have a guess here?
Kosciuszko?
Yes, Thaddeus Kosciuszko is the Pole. That is correct. Steuben and Rochambeau are the other 2. Last August, police in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, had to serve an arrest warrant on a certain A.R. Rusimov, who stands 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 540 pounds. It seems Mr. Rosimov got a mite upset at and put a headlock on a TV cameraman who filmed one of his wrestling matches. Now, for 10 points, what is Mr. Rosimov's appropriate professional name?
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. All right, Congress passed OSHA in 1970. What 4 words are abbreviated as OSHA and pronounced OSHA? Your answer, please? Well, that looks like I'll have to provide it. Occupational Safety and Health Act or Administration. That's OSHA. Editorials throughout the U.S. and Canada opened the same way. Say it ain't so, Ben. Name this disgraced fastest man in the world.
Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson is correct. All right, you got 6 out of 7. We have 1 question remaining for Montville Township. Name this unusual winter sport. A match between 2 teams is called a bonspiel. It requires a 42-pound egg-shaped rock, and it's played on ice.
Curling?
Curling is correct. All right, Montville Township, you got 7 out of 8. Very good in your challenge round. And we'll find out how Delsey Regional does in their challenge round. But first, we have a few words from one of our underwriters, and that would be the New Jersey Department of Higher Education.
One of the best things about going away to college is going away. I did, to New Jersey, all the way from Ridgewood. In New Jersey, everything I wanted in a college was right here. And today, my research is helping people get information anywhere, anytime they want, at the speed of light. Get away to college in New Jersey. Call the college hotline, 1-800-962-INFO. College in New Jersey. It worked for me. Let it work for you.
All right, it's time for a second half of the challenge round. It'll be with Delsey Regional High School. We're going to meet their captain, Louis D'Annunzio, who I understand wants to go into radio broadcasting. Now, what branch? You want to go into news or what?
Music.
Into music. Will that make you a DJ or?
Yes, alternative music.
Now, you have to explain to me what alternative music is.
Rap, reggae, punk, hardcore.
Oh, okay. All that stuff that I
Good
kind of
stuff.
change the station when that comes on and go look for Bing Crosby. No, not really. Billy Joel, at least. All right, Delsey, you're going to be answering 8 questions also, and I'll take the answers from Louis. You may confer. So here we go. Romania got it from Austria-Hungary after World War I, was forced by Germany to give it to Hungary in 1941, but regained it 4 years later and has held on to it ever since. For 10 points, what is this ancient region long familiar to fans of horror flicks?
Transylvania.
Transylvania. All right, picture this. By the time I finish reading this first sentence, 10 million trillion of them will have penetrated your body. By the time I finish reading this second sentence, all of them will be beyond the moon's orbit. Bye. What are these ultra-penetrating, probably massless, subatomic particles?
Protons.
Oh, it's close, actually. Neutrinos. Neutrinos are what they're called. Horace was the first great American advocate of public education. Heinrich wrote the novel upon which the movie The Blue Angel is based, while Heinrich's brother Thomas won the Nobel Prize for such works as Joseph and His Brothers and Death in Venice. What's the common surname of these folks? We thought maybe the last one would give it to you. Thomas Mann, M-A-N-N, was a surname for all 3 of those people. He's been described as the world's most influential capitalist since J.P. Morgan. Now he's out of a job and suing his old employer, Drexel Burnham Lambert, for withholding his $200 million 1988 bonus. Who is this much indicted king of the junk bonds? Okay, your answer, please.
Lee Iacocca.
Look like you're close. Like you're close to getting it. Michael Milliken was the name. He was Thomas Jefferson's personal secretary and mysteriously committed suicide at age 35, only 3 years after ending his famous explorations with Captain William Clark. Who was he?
Lewis.
Meriwether Lewis. That's correct. It is headquartered at Fort George Meade in Maryland, has a budget several times that of the CIA, and is the largest and most secret intelligence agency in the United States. Let's see how secret it is. Can you name it?
FBI.
No, it's the NSA, the National Security Agency. So secret many people don't know about it. Okay, 2 questions remaining for Delcy. On Good Friday of 1985, over 8,000 radio stations around the world played the same song at the same time. Name this song performed by a who's who of American recording stars.
We Are the World.
That's not alternative music, I take it, right, Louis?
No.
Okay, it's We Are the World for 10 points, correct. Okay, here's a quote. Do you know who made you? Nobody, as I knows on, said the child with a short laugh. I 'spect I growed. The author is Harriet Beecher Stowe. The speaker is Topsy. Can you name the novel for us?
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
That's correct, for 10. 4 out of 8 questions translates into 40 points. Delcy Regional now has 90, Montville Township 105. Very close game. We have to resolve it in our 3rd and final round coming up right after this.